From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Well, good morning to you. It is 10 after 6 at the time of this update on the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. I hope you're having a fantastic and blessed Thursday. I apologize for being late this morning. I found a few technical difficulties that I needed to get fixed, and we're back in business. We were in business before, but had a couple little bumps in the road on some computers, and well, now those are smoothed out and a-okay, and well, now we can finally move along with today's weather. Overall, this morning it's a pleasant-ish start. There is some still fog across the area. 69 degrees in Hohenwald, 70 currently in Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, Waynesboro, and Fayetteville. It's 73, one of the warmer spots in Savannah, and we've got a rating of 71 in the Rocket City on your Thursday. Here's a look at satellite and radar over the past few hours. Now, some of you in southern Middle Tennessee, myself included, awoke to a little bit of a thunderstorm early this morning. We did have a little cluster of non-severe, just little thunder bumpers that worked across the area. Fred talked about that, and those were riding that boundary that you can see on the screen this morning, that occluded front across our region, and yeah, that's kind of the catalyst for where a lot of this activity is going to be traveling. Now, as we head through the course of today, we're still going to see more pop-up storms across the area. There is a potential for local downpours again, and that's really just the name of the game as we roll through the course of this afternoon. So again, more storms, some locally downpour producers. Uh, we'll watch that closely for you and hop on if we see anything that's kind of on the rocky side, but I don't suspect that, we will be looking at anything like that. Just again, heavy rain. Now, more of the same here for tomorrow, but notice rain coverage starts to increase as we move toward Friday and the coming weekend. Kind of a preemptive move. The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch, I believe, for a good part of the Tennessee portion of our viewing area. That's going to be effective during this time. And that's because we've got super saturated ground, and anything extra is just going to kind of uh, add to that. So again, notice the very, very wet pattern that we have as we move Friday and Saturday, especially on again, off again. Locally, heavy rain will be likely during that time, and that's going to persist into early Sunday morning. But I think for just a little while, as we move toward Sunday mid-morning, things should dry out, at least as of right now. So again, we'll keep eyes on that for you. So this whole pattern is just on again, off again. And yes, there will be spotty storms today. Will everyone get wet? No. Will everyone get wet tomorrow? A few more of you will. And then I think broader rain coverage for Saturday, and that lasts into your Sunday. So again, if you're watching and some of you say, well, it never rained at my house. Well, we had a significant flooding event here on Tuesday in Lawrenceburg, and that's where I live. And half of the city received probably one of the most significant heavy training rain showers that we've seen in a while. And there was probably some of the most significant flash flooding that I've seen in some time in this city, and it never rained a drop at my house. So that's how this whole pattern is over the course of the next couple of days. More rain coverage here for Saturday, and that consists or persists into Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we are slightly cooler. Notice highs back in the mid to upper 80s here for the weekend and once into next week. And then we start to warm back up again for your Wednesday. I think we fall back into those more summertime like storms as we look ahead into next week, as compared to the more widespread rain coverage here for Friday and the coming weekend. So that is a look at your forecast for this early Thursday. Want to check for our Facebook comments real quick? See if I see anything, any questions, concerns. Not seeing anything that jumps off the top of the screen at this point this morning, but if you do have any questions or always want to find out a little more detail if we don't cover something, shoot us a direct message on social media. Twitter, Facebook are great ways to get in touch with us. That is a look at your forecast on this early Thursday. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic and a blessed Thursday. And remember to always be a blessing to someone else as well. Have a great day. Join Taylor at noon and Fred live at 5 on the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.